giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is MediaCom News Leaders.
Welcome to MediaCom News Leaders. I'm Jeff Thie. We're happy to have in the studio with us Eric Hinshaw. He is the Dickinson County Amateur Ham Operator Club President. Bit of a mouthful, but you know, and Eric, I'm so pleased you got a hold of me because you've got an event coming up, and there are people who don't know a lot about ham radio, but you've got an event coming up here at the end of the month, and it's Field Day. What is that?
Well, Field Day is where we go out to Horseshoe Bend, and we do we set up antennas, towers. We set up two towers, and we set up all sorts of other shortwave radios, antennas, to be able to talk all over the world. And we have like 4 radios inside the Horseshoe Bend place.
Okay. How tall of towers are we talking to make this possible?
Probably about, we got one tower, it's probably about 49 feet. Then we got another one what's on a trailer, homemade.
Okay.
And that's probably goes, time he puts an antenna on it and everything, it's about 20 feet, 25 feet or so.
Okay. Now, tell people who don't understand what ham radio is. That is it voice messaging? Is it another type of communication? What is it?
It's another kind of communication on it. Is that back in olden days, that we would try to pass traffic for other people, like anybody across the United States or out in other countries, if they wanted to know how to get a hold of their kin and stuff. That was before cell phones started in.
Sure.
So it would relay through us ham operators, and then we'd get the message, and then if it wasn't in our area, we relay it to the area where it's supposed to be.
And this predates, satellite technology.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was no way to get immediate messaging to the other side of the planet in the form
Not
other
until,
than this.
Yeah, until cell phones kind of took over.
Exactly.
And then we've had a few relay messages, but we haven't had them for a while now.
Yeah. But is it like a series of dots and dashes?
That's when it was. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it was a long time back. They had Morse code.
Okay.
And you had to know that.
Okay.
When you received messages and stuff like that.
Okay.
That was quite the thing.
Yeah. Well, it's fascinating, and so this is coming up. It's on June 28th down Horseshoe Bend, and that's what I was gonna. How long you've been involved with this?
Well, I've been licensed for 30 years. And
so you have to be licensed. You have to be
right.
Through the FCC, or
yes,
okay.
You got to be licensed through the FCC, and you got to take a test. It's just mostly common sense.
Sure. And
you can buy the books at any radio place, like up in Minneapolis, like Radio City.
Okay.
You can get a hold of ARRL book.
Okay.
Or you can go to the website of ARRL and order books from there too.
Okay. All right. So you got involved with this, and I do know other people in the area that Paul Hedberg used to own KUOO, is one an engineer that used to be with him. Are there quite a few people that are hammer? Is it hammer? What's the appropriate term?
Ham radio.
Okay.
Ham operators.
Ham operators. Okay.
Yeah. But we got quite a few members. We got about, right now I think we got about 28 members, because we've taken on some new ones this year and last year. So
when you have these events like this, do you get some people out there that are kind of, well, this is cool, I'd like to do something like this?
Oh yeah, we get a lot of people out there. We get some people, I should say, out there at Horseshoe Bend when we're operating, and we operate all night long. We'll start Saturday morning.
Okay.
And then we go all night long through the night, as long as the conditions are right for the radio operating. And then, like, during the evenings of Saturday evening, we have some people go out there and they just can't believe how, we can talk to somebody clear over in Hawaii or anything like that.
Sure.
And it's just really something. And some people are interested into ham radio and stuff, but sometimes it's kind of overwhelming with them.
And the event is on June 28th. It's down Horseshoe Bend. And Eric, we thank you for being here with us, and thanks for sharing the information.
You're welcome, Jeff. Thank you.
You bet. Eric Hinshaw here with us today, and we invite you to join us next time to get the full story from reliable sources right here on MediaCom News Leaders.